Good morning. Hello, everyone. My name is Rodrigo Silveira, Director of the Weichai Silicon Valley Innovation Center, SVIC. Today, we discuss our Q1 2020 efforts to build a working proof of concept of a Weichai Smart Fleet platform application to enable field service technicians to use their mobile equipment to automatically access engine documents while on site servicing those engines. Our agenda will consist of a quick tour of the workflow, the existing workflow, with an emphasis on bottlenecks and error-prone steps. Then we're going to jump into a demo showing this working proof of concept and how a field service technician uses their tablet to access those documents. Then we're going to go back to the current document access process, decompose it, and reassemble it using the mobile data application. Discuss the famous fast goods cheap paradigm and how we change it. Jump to a higher level and talk about the overview vision for the Telematics program that we have with PSI that consists of more than just this mobile data access application, and concluded with a discussion about our roadmap to implement the mobile data access in this year. All right. So now this is the current process. We have a field service technician servicing a PSI customer's engine on site. The field service technician realizes they need one or more documents. So they call the PSI customer service hotline. During that process, they may have to wait a while until they get a call back, but eventually they connect with a customer service representative and have a conversation about them regarding the documents they need. That conversation is a potential source of miscommunication where the customer service representative may misunderstand the kinds of documents the field service technician requires, or the field service technician may forget to tell them what kind of document they need. Regardless, the dutiful PSI customer service rep goes out and tries to look for the documents requested by the field service technician. And they look on many different locations within the PSI IT infrastructure, including Epicor, PDM, and a box file infrastructure. The search for these files opens up possibility of error because they may have misinterpreted the files that the field service technician required. They may have forgotten one of the files, but eventually the PSI customer service technician gets all these files and includes them in their computer. Again, that transfer of files can lead to errors, mistaken files, forgotten files. Once those files are in their desktops, they compose an email, attach the files, and send that email to the field service technician. The process of assembling that email and attaching those files is another potential source for error and delay. Takes time. You can attach the wrong files, you can forget an old file, whatever. And once that email is sent, it may take a while before the field service technician realizes they got an email. But eventually they got the email, they look at it, they may even try to fix the engine, but they realize, oops, I don't have the document I need. So the process repeats itself. Stephen is going to give us a demo showing how a field service technician can collect that information about the documents associated with an engine, all automatically, no interaction with another human being, receive that list, select a document in that list and very quickly see that document, that mobile device. So take it over.
This is the demonstration of the Weichai Smart Fleet Software as a Service Platform Q1 2020 results, showing mobile data access for a field service technician. During this demo, I will use the application as a Gravity field service technician who needs to access the correct documentation from the OEM PSI in order to service a PSI engine. With mobile data access, the Gravity technician logs into their system. Notice that they're logging into Gravity, their own company's portal, not PSI directly, showing tenant isolation and security. The Gravity technician enters a serial number and requests documents relevant to the product. A list of documents are returned from the server in a matter of seconds, and they are in a sortable list. Each link opens a document in a separate browser window, and I'm going to open a wiring diagram here and show a complicated document being displayed on the iPad. And you can see that there is a good resolution for the detail, and you can move about so the technician can find information that they need. Here is a more traditional PDF document downloaded in a separate browser window that a technician might use to troubleshoot the device that they're working on. Again, the browser window shows all the details of the PDF document clearly and crisply to the user. This is very simple and seamless to the user by design. On the back end, a number of subsystems work together to deliver this result. This is using custom code, tenant information sharing, a universal query system, and a storage subsystem together in a modular and well-architected manner. Thank you.
So now that we saw the demo, we are going to decompose the working process that I demonstrated to you right before the demo and reassemble it, showing you how it works with MDA. So as you saw, there is no phone call, which already saves time. There is no communication with another individual, which is cost effective. That individual does not have to go look for files in the IT infrastructure, save time, error free. There is no need to transfer files from the IT infrastructure into a desktop to send an email, and there is no need to assemble an email and send it to the field service technician. And very likely there will be no errors. So what we end up with is a infrastructure where the field service technician uses their mobile device to connect to the mobile data access infrastructure and query the mobile data access documentation, the mobile data access application for all the documents associated with that engine, and then taking that list of documents, reading it, and deciding which ones they need, clicking on the ones they need, and seeing them loaded in a browser tab in their mobile device. Very effective. And we end up with no wait for human interactions, no emails with attachments, and no errors. Quite fun. So we saw that this is faster, there are no errors, it's reliable, there's less people, it's cost effective, leading us to this famous triangle where people talk about, give me, you want faster, cost effective, reliable, I'll give you 2. Cannot give you all 3. Well, we demonstrated that this is not true. This process is faster, is cost effective, and it is reliable. So in other words, we're giving you all 3. Quite exciting. So this is a vision that we have discussed with you before. We just want to reiterate it very quickly. It is a very frictionless process, very much like what we have seen with what WeChat and Alipay have done with mobile interactions between business and consumers. But we add another dimension to it, which is a collaboration between systems and systems, humans and systems, humans and humans, mediated by automated systems that ensure speed, reliability, and cost effectiveness, creating a framework for Weichai, its own companies, and their supply chain to create new business opportunities for all of them. Very, very, very exciting. So what we demonstrated to you today was a working prototype. There's a lot of work that needs to be done to transform it into a product that people use it reliably, efficiently. And that is what we plan to do between now and the end of the year. And we have a roadmap for it. We have just finished creating the very granular set of steps that we're going to execute in the Q2 phase, with a little bit more coarse-grained view of Q3 and Q4, which will be refined as we execute Q2 and then Q3. Well, thank you so much for your attention, and we'll look forward to see this application live and successful.